calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Hey, who you talking to? Just know I ain't no regular fool. Could be anything in the world, but I can never be you because
I think as human beings, by nature, as a species, we're all flawed. We have to constantly ask ourselves the uncomfortable questions. I mean, is the world better for me having been in it?
What scares you?
Everything. Everything. Not being in control, not knowing, anticipation, like waiting for something to go wrong. I'm an addict and alcoholic, so I have my ups and downs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sort of, my head is a bit wonky. So I have to look after that, do you know what I mean?
Almost shouldn't even really be in my job, because I just want to disappear, and probably that's why I'm more comfortable in characters. But being me, I suppose I'm less comfortable, and I never really felt that. Well, I never thought I'd be standing here, to be fair. And I think the last time I was at Drama Centre, I don't think anybody at Drama Centre thought I'd be here either. Me quoting Shakespeare is really random, because just coming back like that which hath no foil to set it off in Henry IV Part 2, before he becomes Henry V and sort of shapes up and becomes proper establishment and that. He was a bit of a drunken philanderer and a bit useless, a bit like me really, but he had a lot of passion and drive, and sometimes I think even if you don't know quite what it is that you want to achieve, that if you just keep cracking on towards it anyway, that, you know, if you do what you love doing, this is what my dad said to me. He said, if you do what you love doing and you do it well, then everything should sort of fall into place. And you know, and the great thing about the arts is that it's something that will always keep me company, even in my quiet time when I'm on my own. So if you're going to do anything in the arts, first and foremost, you know, it's one of your closest friends and it'll keep you your companion. So I think that's massively important for me. It's kept me, you know, when I've been unemployed. That's what I've sort of gone back to, is that would I do this? Is it a vocation or is it a job? And I think it's more of a vocation, to be fair. Another thing that my dad said was, anything, your job, Tom, is to observe and reflect, right? And anything that gets in the way of the telescope has to go, including yourself. Now, especially if you're coming up with something from nothing, which is presumably what we all do in the creative department, is that I'm selling a handful of nothing and hoping to come through with some results. And I'll put myself right out there for the risk of it, and I will fail, and it's okay to fail. In fact, you learn more from failing and humiliation in my game than any other that I know. And actually, that seems to be quite similar across the board in most professions from the people that I've met. So it's good to fail, it's not embarrassing, and humiliation is your friend.
Everest is obvious to climb because it's there, it's a mountain. Personal Everests, you know, you can't see them, you know, and that journey to the top of the mountain and back down again is fraught with hazards.
Yeah.
And no one can see it but you. So letting people in to help, you know, when you can't trust, you know, and when you have to trust, and then, you know, endeavouring to make the journey within yourself.
And if the last few years have taught me anything, is that rather than change the world to better suit our needs, how can we change ourselves to better suit the world that we all live in? Thoughtfully examine the roles we play and how to best be of use and to be of service, in a noble pursuit to make the world a better place. I believe that perfection is unattainable, but that doesn't stop us trying. And we should constantly be evolving, redefining, refining, predicting, analyzing, adapting to whatever the world
throws at us, and in harmony with that world. And if one is passionate and committed in the noble pursuit of excellence within their chosen field, be that the arts, technology, science, humanitarianism, conservationism, then I would say one has a moral obligation and an ethical duty to be of service and to always strive to be part of the solution and not the problem. Passion, action, noble intention creates progress. Passion creates progress.